Alright, day 2, and I found the helmet mount for today. We are going to be doing this white pine here behind me. Stretches way up over the house. It actually doesn't stretch that far over the house. It stretches maybe the peak, so 15 feet. So that's fine. We're going to go up. I'm going to strip limbs as I can. We'll get about halfway up, and I'll have to rig down the limbs from there. Because they got some pretty long ones that go pretty long ways out there. We'll pop a top and chunk some logs down. Then Carl and I are going to tackle this beech tree behind me as well. Super decayed. Yeah, that's fine, right? What do you guys think? Drop in the comments right now if you think I should climb this tree. I'm going to climb this tree. Would you climb this tree knowing that amount of decay? And then hopefully by like 3 o'clock we're wrapping up, cleaning up so we can get out of here today. That's the plan. Gotta give her the old boot. I just didn't want it to kick towards the house. So I tied in right here like this, so that when I leaned over the back side of the tree, how the tree leans this way, I'm leaning over the back side, I have something a little more comfortable to sit on compared to sitting on the lanyard. You want to rotate all the way around the tree when you're on the lanyard. This kind of stops that rotation. It's the only reason I tied that in. You're supposed to be double tied in when you cut, but I mean, I usually just use the steel core. I'm very aware of where I'm cutting. I say that and then, guilty of treason, cut through his lanyard. So, you know, there's that. No real good way to go up this piece past this without trying to balance on this kind of awkwardly. So I'm gonna do what I call the squirrel and just go to the back side of the lean, realistically. Make sure your lanyard's semi-tight. Get to where your lanyard wants to fall, you know. A little bit of rot, it's okay. And then tighten it up a little bit. Just go up the backside, I guess. Ain't no other real option. to get around this little hump. Tying in. So I gotta move my lanyard. Take some branches out of the way. Well, you guys will get the gist. I took some branches off. I cut this one. I didn't cut all the way through, and it swung and smacked the tree, shook the whole tree. You know, normal stuff. We are at the top now. The top is weighted real goofy, real funny. So we're just gonna have to keep taking branches off. Making what?
AI pictures?
Yeah.
Like super weird ones. Weird.
GoPro died. I took that top straight behind me towards the oak tree, and it landed right there. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to chunk this down in probably 3-foot sections that I can push off until I'm past all this curvy stuff. It's probably, oh, I don't know, 20 feet of curvy, like circling up and down. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'll show you another little trick. I had a little branch on, mainly because it was tangled, but item because it stops the wobble on the stem just a little bit. It dampens it. I don't know why. I'm sure there's some sort of physics behind it, but I don't know. I do that sometimes. Real close.
We had a mile over here, boss. I could have just popped that sucker right off. Woo. Now you gotta fucking be cool. Oh, boy.
Just hold the rope. I guess just walk on to the left while the rope's on here. Give it a little pull. Ain't gonna take much. It might fall over just pulling the rope off.
Fucking walking as slow as you
could. Well, yeah. Gotta trust the notch.
Do that log. Kick that bitch out like. I didn't nestle through the window.
know if you see what I did there or not. I'll explain it real quick. So I cut to my bar was straight up and down, and I dragged back, cutting about 1/3 of the top, put just the tip in, all the way down, plunged in. I think you ruined the short. And my climb line. I just seen that. Just throw it in the bucket right there. It's gonna be fine.
Pretty tall. It's tall wood, I think.
It's just that most of this first piece I'm cutting down is on this side of the oak tree, so it's just gonna skim down. It'll be all right.
Well, at your house, maybe.
All right, don't try this at home, kids. Not recommended. I don't know if YouTube's seen it. I don't know if you've seen it. I just got smoked by that branch. That's why I started looking up. That worked real nice, like I knew what I was doing. Alright guys, let's go up this last and final tree. It is super decayed. Yeah. That's fine, right? What do you guys think? Drop in the comments right now if you think I should climb this tree. I'm going to climb this tree. Would you climb this tree knowing that amount of decay and that amount of decay above me? If you wouldn't climb this tree, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you would, let me know, because I would.
And I literally put my head right in the ground.
Oh man.
That was a rookie move.
Are you alright?
Oh, I'm perfect. I'm never better than that.
Sorry that happened, I guess. Try not to do that again.
I don't need your sympathy, I just need your money.
Hey, I like that. Wonder how many views that's gonna get. Probably all of them. Yeah, you're gonna have to pull that bad boy out. This one might be aiming for some clay pots. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. We'll see right now, huh? Should be all right. nicely. Holy shit, this is hollow all the way through. That's nice. So, put a bowline around the backside limb, and we're going to be pulling straight towards that oak right there. We're going to turn it around this one. It'll be hard because the base is rotted, but very feasible. Yeah, we're basically just going to crank it over past these trees, and if it gets hung up, cool. As long as it doesn't go that way, that's the main goal. A bowline, not a running bowline, because a running bowline creates friction and can snap when you're putting this much tension on a rope. Example A.
Grab that.
Yeah, no problem. And then once it's down, we'll make sure it's all clean, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate that too.
Absolutely textbook.